welcome back guys to LeoGaming. Now today's video is just an opinion on the current trend that Ubisoft seem to be going in. Now I don't know whether you can tell, but from a lot of my videos, my reviews, including that last video I did, the sort of part one of my top 10 games list, Ubisoft feature quite heavily. A lot of Ubisoft, yes, they do make a lot of repetitive open world games, but I am a fan of Ubisoft games, especially their IPs. That includes Splinter Cell, back in the day, the Division games, the Assassin's Creed and the Far Cry series. I'm a massive fan of all of them. They are a big part of my gaming life. But there's this trend now. I get that live services seem to be quite popular at the moment. You know, you've got Outriders, you've got the Call of Duty, you've got the new Battlefield coming along. You've got the Aliens Fireteam. You know, you've got a lot of live, sort of lot of online live shooters, this, that, and the other, all coming out. And I'm guessing Ubisoft are looking at that, thinking, well, you've got GTA Online, and I think Ubisoft are probably looking at that thinking they're making a bucket load of money, we want some of that pie. But how disappointed I was that they're not releasing any more Assassin's Creed bar a live service. Don't get me wrong, as soon as I hear the words free to play, no, not interested. I would rather pay 60 quid for a full, complete game that you can complete. That you get DLC and little updates, but it's not a continuous live service. Because the moment I hear free to play is the moment you know everything is going to be monetized. And everything, and the quality and the quality of the game drops because it's free to play. And to me, you lose the excitement of a new release. You lose the excitement in the franchise, because in my head, I get excited by an announcement of a new game, like a new Assassin's Creed or a new Far Cry or a new Division game. That's what I like. That's the buzz. If it's already on my console and it's already there, and it's already the service is there, and there's no. It's just a quick amount. It's just a sort of advert on the game itself. I'm not interested. Like I know for a fact that if they continue with this Assassin's Creed Infinity, I'm not gonna play it. I know I ain't gonna play it. I know I ain't gonna download it. I have not fallen for any franchise yet in terms of free to play. Call of Duty, not interested in Warzone. Don't like free to play games. Bore me. I like a proper game. Call me old-fashioned. I'm sure a lot of people agree with me. But now, this is the worst part. Ubisoft, they've also now, obviously, I watched the trailer a couple of days ago. Tom Clancy's XDefiant. Oh my god. Oh my god. Even the two blokes that were standing there announcing it and talking about it, they were looking at each other. You could tell they weren't confident. I could just looking at them. They kept glancing at each other like, this is going awful. You could tell they were glancing at each other, acting like completely just look. They did not look confident in it themselves. And a mashup. I mean, as soon as I saw that reveal advert on YouTube, the pink spiky crap on top of the head, the Tom Clancy logo itself, and it's like, and then as soon as I saw X, the word X, I thought, oh, here we go. They're going for some sort of fucking. First, I thought it was going to be some sort of extreme sports sort of thing, but then because you see the X, I associate it with extreme sports instantly, and then I see X Defiant. I was like, oh, here we go. And oh my god, what have they done? That is not Tom Clancy. Ubisoft, sort yourself out. That is not Tom Clancy. Those combinations of Splinter Cell, The Division, and the other one, I don't know where the other one's from. Wolves, I think it is. I think it might be Breakpoint, actually. Oh yeah, Wildlands. I'm a massive fan of Wildlands as well. Not Breakpoint, but Wildlands I am. Although I might try and play Breakpoint because I haven't played that for a while and I've heard they made it better. But we'll find out. But they've tried to combine all of these elements to make some sort of Sunset Overdrive, Overwatch, colourful, multicoloured game. I mean, what the hell? Tom Clancy is not a sort of game that's made with crayons. Ubisoft. This is the problem. I've got a feeling you've lost a lot of staff that you had in the original Splinter Cell games, the original Tom Clancy games. All those original people that probably communicated with Clancy himself and that he gave them the sort of ideas and the environment. Because that's been lost, you've now got this sort of this new generation of developers that seem to think that this colour... No. I've always been a fan of Tom Clancy for its realism. It's grounded realism. Do not start slapping the word Tom Clancy on some COD copycat, COD Overwatch copycat, and think you're going to sell it, because it ain't. That's not a Tom Clancy game, Ubisoft. You know it. And the thing is, you know it. Even the two blokes that were trying to promote the fucking trailer knew it, because they look like not confident in it at all. So, Ubisoft, you are going down a very... In my eyes, if you carry on with this whole free-to-play bullshit service that you're trying to do with most of your IPs, you can count me out. I've always been a massive fan of Ubisoft games. I tell you what, I would rather you remaster Pod. Yes, Pod. Now, for a lot of the developers that probably work at Ubisoft now, you probably ain't got a fucking clue what Pod is. Yeah, you made Pod, Ubisoft. That was a classic. I'd rather a remake of that than this XDefiant. Ubisoft. It seems to be a trend. You're following trends. You're sort of... Don't get me wrong, I understand. I get you might have wanted some sort of different way, but you can't take an IP that is the novels are based in grounded reality and turn it into some sort of nursery with that a child has just scribbled with a load of crayons. It's like, it just looks ridiculous. It looks ridiculous, and you've slapped the Tom Clancy logo on it, thinking, cha-ching! No, Ubisoft, no. And I guarantee you're going to get a lot. Get that back on. You can see, it's on YouTube! You're going to get a lot of negative reactions. Mine is one of them, because I'm a Ubisoft fan. I'm a Tom Clancy fan. I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going with this. Assassin's Creed, you're going to completely annihilate as well. You do realise that most people like Assassin's Creed because each one is a separate game, each one is a separate time period, each one is just different, you know, in its own self. But yet it still continues the story. Having a live service, a free-to-play live service, you just know it's just money. I always tagged you for a little bit better than that, Ubisoft. Do you know what? The funny thing is, in a way though, when these big AAA, how I see it, guys, is when these big AAA companies do this, like Ubisoft, it kind of, in a way, paves the way for smaller developers to then fill that void. So then you get a smaller developer come along and think, I'll tell you what, we'll make a new game, similar to Assassin, not similar, but, you know, its own game that can be a new IP for them. And I'll just move on to the smaller developers and play their games, because I'm not interested in free-to-play games where you just money. Same as FIFA. FIFA's the same. I've been following FIFA 22 reveal. EA Sports is exactly the same. It's just a gambling game, FIFA. You advertise it for free plus give over. It's gambling, mate. The moment you open the game, any FIFA game, first time, bang, please go to FUT. You have free packs. Free packs. Yes, get into our slot machines over here. You know what? Casinos should start hiring EA to come into their casinos to entice kids in. Come on, kids. We've got a FIFA slot machine here. It's a joke, mate. It's a joke. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about Ubisoft following this trend with Assassin's Creed and this new XDefiant game. Also, let me know what you think about the whole trend in general, like in terms of FIFA as well. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree? You know, I know my opinions. I've got a lot of experience in gaming. I've seen these companies develop over the years. Like I said before, I would rather Pod remade than that crap XDefiant. So, guys, let me know what you think. Also, if you do like my videos, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons. And that part 2 will be coming up, guys, by Sunday. Sunday, you'll see part 2 of my top 10 Xbox games list. Love you all. Goodbye.